Welcome back. The way nearly all of us use technology at work is changing. AI has become a mainstay in many careers, and for some, having the skills to use it has even become a job requirement. We talked with Paul Bingham, Executive Dean of Western Governors University's School of Technology, about how you can stay competitive. Mr. Bingham, thank you so much for doing this with us. We know that AI has taken over the world and the workplace. I'm interested to know, in what areas or what sectors are you seeing AI pick up the most?
Well, this is a little bit like asking how electricity was going to be used around the 1900s or how the internet was going to be used a little before the 2000s when it became so prevalent. And that is, while it might not yet be everywhere, it eventually is going to run through everything. In terms of jobs, those jobs that are most affected by AI are those that are repetitive and perhaps rote or sort of mechanical. Those are the best jobs that machines tend to excel at. And while AI can give us answers, the human skills of compassion and judgment and creativity are still uniquely human. And so we are always going to need people to help us with those skill sets.
That's very true. You cannot always replace a human being's touch, but how do you show an employer that you're worth it and that you can still do the AI skill set things that they're expecting you to know?
I think you nailed it when you said do. Employers are looking for ability and adaptability. While AI has changed the nature of some of the jobs, they really are looking for future employees who can demonstrate that they can do the things that are demanded in the job, not just that they know something about them. That's why at WGU we've integrated immersive workplace-based learning activities into our courses so that our graduates are actually able to demonstrate for employers that they have done the things that the employers are looking for, as opposed to just talking about the theory in the classroom.
If you're maybe a few years removed from college or maybe not planning to go back to school anytime soon, maybe you're AI averse, not into it. How do you get started? What are the best ways to foray into using AI in an effective way?
Well, that's a great question, and I'll give you three quick recommendations. The first, you might think I'm kidding, but it's actually to ask AI. Jump in, put your toe in the water. I find that interacting with an AI platform such as ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini, to name a few, I tell them what the job is that I have and what I'm trying to do, and then ask AI how it can help. It's actually extremely effective. The second is to ask your peers how they're using AI. I always discover new ways to leverage the technology when I hear how others are using it. And third is to stay flexible and curious. This helps you hone your judgment in knowing how and when to use AI as it continues to evolve. I'll actually throw in one more step for those who are looking to build a formal technical engineering skill set beyond the rudimentary AI skills. Well, of course, I would recommend that they study AI engineering at WGU.
Okay, my last question for you here is whenever you are applying to a job, how do you show on your resume that you can do it and that you have the experience that they're looking for in using AI, using these tools?
Yeah, often that resume is important in demonstrating things that you've done, and if you have job experience, the effect that it had on helping bring value to the company. And then don't be surprised, increasingly in job interviews, once you've got your foot in the door for the interview, they may ask you live to either put it on the whiteboard or to sit down and demonstrate the skill set. So being sure that what you put on your resume is actually the skill set that you've learned is important, because boy, in that interview, it becomes obvious real quick when they ask you to demonstrate it live for them.